If your life was perfect in every way, what would it look like? What kind of family will you have? What kind of car will you be driving? What kind of vacation will you take? How will you handle certain situations? If your life was perfect in every way, what would it look like? When you think of that question, you end up bringing clarity to what you really, really value in this life. Now, let me tell you, if you were to only have 6 months to live, how will you live those 6 months? The way you live those 6 months determine the values that you have in this life. Do you know that we're living in a time where change is happening so fast, and that sometimes if we're not able to adapt, we end up feeling destroyed, we end up feeling inadequate, we end up feeling that we don't have potential, that we're not going to be able to make it, but because we're focusing on the wrong direction. A question ends up bringing creativity in our life, but whenever we ask the right question, you're going to have the right answer. If you keep asking the same question that you keep asking yourself every single day, you're going to keep having the same answer and keep having the same results. So, if your life were to be perfect in every way, what would it look like? In the time that we're living now, in those old days, we started with the industrial industry, and people were working very hard back then, and it was a labor job. And then we end up going to the service industry, and now we're living in a time where everything is about knowledge. Everything is about how much you know, because the more you know, the more you earn. So I want to challenge every single one of you guys that if you're going through a tough time, if you're going through a shift in your life, that's where stress and anxiety end up happening. But if we focus on the right direction, we focus on the vision, we focus and we're clear on what we want to do, you're going to realize that if you keep adapting, if you be flexible, you're going to be able to be one of the people that are on the top. A true leader is always learning. A true leader is always growing. So it's important for us to be able to adapt to change. Change cannot destroy you, but can only build you and make you stronger person than you are right now. So I want you to reflect, and I want you to think very clear. I want you to put your values on paper and just put your goals on papers. If your life were to be perfect in every way, what would it look like? Whenever you answer that question, you're going to start realizing, hey, now I understand my vision. Now I understand where I'm headed. I don't have to be struggling with stress nor anxiety, because I know where I'm going, and I'm going to be adapting to every little thing that is happening to me, because I have a clear vision. So I want to challenge every single one that is watching this video that if you're going through a shift in your life, just ask yourself that question. If my life were to be perfect in every way, what would it look like? Thank you so much.